Alright, today we're going to make soup stock. Got a big old stock pot. And I got these bags of vegetable and turkey and chicken pieces that I keep track of. Throw them in the freezer every year. Whenever I make some homemade something. They're just the leftovers. I got a bunch of them though this year. I might end up having to make 2 batches. Basically we're going to throw it all in the stock pot. Boil the snot out of it. Turns into soup stock. Then we're going to strain it. Here's how we're going to start. I put about 3 bags of that stuff in there. It's a lot of carrot peels, a lot of broccoli. I cook with a lot of broccoli, and then all the bones from chickens we've had over the course of the year. It's about 2/3 of the way full. Gonna fill it with water to about the rivets and start boiling it. Alright, there you have it. I just turn that on. It takes a while before that starts to boil. Probably 45 minutes before it starts to boil, and I let it simmer for about 2 hours. The only other thing I add is a couple of palmfuls of iodized salt. I use sea salt, but any old salt will work. Well, there you go. It took almost an hour to get that boiling, but now it is. I'm going to turn it down and let it simmer for about, 3 hours. Alright, I cooked down the first 3 bags of that stuff and strained it out of here. I just put in the second 3 bags of this. This is going to be some hearty stuff by the time it's done. I'll get that boiling. Same thing, I'll let it simmer for 2 hours or so, then we'll strain it out. Alright, there's what it looks like now. That second load has been going for 2 hours now. We'll let that cool off a little bit, and we'll strain that out of it. I guess I could have shown this a little bit earlier, but then what I do after it's all done, I strain it from one pan into the other through this little strainer to keep all the stuff. But underneath it is all the juice. Alright, now that we've got it all strained out, we're going to strain it further through. We're going to start with a single layer of cheesecloth to strain out. We're going to start with a single layer because there's still a bunch of big particles from the spices and things like that. And then we'll go to a double layer and it'll be clear. There you go, it's all strained down. That's about 2 gallons. It's nice golden brown. Now I'm going to put a lid on it. This is why I only do this during the winter. I'm going to put a lid on it and put it out in the garage for the night so that the fat can settle to the top so I can skim that off. Alright, here we are back Monday night. Scooped off the fat off the top of it. There actually was quite a bit. There was several cups of it. Scooped that off. Now I got just broth. I'm going to put this in bags. And voila! 6 1-liter bags of homemade chicken soup stock. It's pretty concentrated. It's got a lot of flavor to it, so you're going to want to cut it like half and half with water, and it makes a lot. But it's darn good.